Welcome back to Moulin de Couesnon. As you will see, we have roofers on the roof. Yay! There's quite a story behind this roof. Back in December, we'd sourced a local roofer and paid him quite a substantial deposit to begin works on the 19th of January. That day came and went, and we later found out that he'd gone into receivership and our deposit was gone. So not a very good start to this project at all. Luckily enough, we managed to find another roofer, and it's those guys you can see on the roof now who managed to swap their jobs around to accommodate us and get an early start on the site. So this is their first week on site, and you can see they're clearly stripping all of the old slates off there, and you can also see the state some of the joists are in. Some of the you can clearly see there that one of the joists has gone completely, and the roof was bowing and in quite a dangerous state. So thankfully that is now the work's now getting done.
Yeah, this particular shot, they're obviously working on the outside of the roof. They've laid the membrane after replacing all the dodgy timbers. They've got the membrane on, and then they've got counter battens and battens at 90 degrees. I didn't realise the sheer quantity of timber that's required when you're looking at a new roof, but the guys are putting all the battens in, and on that they're going to use some slate hooks and then put the slates on as well.
It's actually fabulous to watch, isn't it? I've actually not seen a roof done before, and I keep wandering up to have a look. It's really interesting to watch them work.
Yeah, on this particular roof, obviously the vast quantity of battens that we've got there, and the guys are doing a great job. And we've also decided for this particular roof to have what's called a Nantes style gutter. So it's not a traditional U-type gutter. It's an L-shaped gutter that's integral to the roof. We got a picture which we'll just flash up. It just saves, I think, that gutter on the outside, and it's actually useful if you want to put a roof ladder back on the roof. You can actually support a ladder in that L-shaped gutter. So it makes access later on slightly easier, and we think it gives you a cleaner facade. So
it does look very crisp and nicely edged with that gutter on, doesn't it? And then we've obviously matched it with an effacing and that as well. So
yeah, and then the guys on the right-hand side are just working up the eaves. Obviously, they need to tie in the roof to the existing gable wall of the main mill section. So the guys are working on that as well. And then they're just continuing to go through. So we've got a Spanish slate, a 22 by 32 centimetre slate, which was exactly what was there before, just in a slightly better condition. So the guys are obviously working. A lot of work at the gutter section. That's really what takes the time. Getting the gutter obviously to falls and towards the drainage point, and then the tiles that sit underneath and on top of that Nantes gutter. But very, very quickly you'll see, they're starting to close out the roof and cover that with the Spanish slate.
It's starting to look beautiful, isn't it? I mean, this is the back side of the gîte. So from here, once this is done, they'll move to the side, and do the dormer there, and then to the front and the other dormer at the front.
Yeah, they're just continuing on, as Donna said. I mean, it was all lined and levelled, and I think the good test of a roof, it's all slate clips here rather than nails, as you would perhaps do in the UK, but it's a good test when you see all these slate clips and see if you got, crisp 45-degree angles on them when you look across all the slate clips. So the guys are doing a very, very good job here. It's probably the most difficult access point because it's access the scaffold is down the back of the at the river where the race is going to be. So
yeah, I'm glad it's them on that scaffold, not me.
This is the inside, obviously vastly different from what we saw earlier on. All the replacement rafters are in place, the membrane's on as well, and that left hand side is weather tight now.
So that's really ready for insulation and boarding and the roof now.
So that's the final roof section. They've got the small left hand side to do, but they'll do that as they go round the corner. So from what we had, on Monday, the beginning of the week, to what we have now, it's just night and day, and very, very happy with the progress the guys have made, and certainly the quality of the finished roof. So
yeah, absolutely over the moon. I mean, we reckon another 2 weeks to finish the roof. which means that the gîte will then be finally watertight after years and years and years of leaks. So we will be able to then get on doing some of the interior fit out.
Yeah, I think once that roof's done, there's no real delay to the works below in the gîte. So it's great that roof's done. And once again, thanks for watching this brief update. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you very, very soon.
Bye.